I need you and your friends to show up at 10 and leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Slow. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. You spin my heart around for 360. You spin my heart around for 360.
Little swagger when I step, walking looking like a gent, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. She be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny called up friends, to bring a friend. Took a girl from the to the podium. Now the guys in here, I so deep. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock for Nexus. I forget that we got exes. Seem like 3Q and as we exit. Throwing peace signs in the air like Hendrix on the brains behind them all sad majestic. Cause it's super up to take us for a ride. I gotta dip real quick, let the course arrive.
You spin my heart around for 360. You spin my heart around for 360. If it feels like a spade, then call it a spade. And love in the day, by nighttime it changes. Spinning around with new faces. Dance floor like amazing. Lost in the mood, Fall in love with you, you and you. It's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new until it's so news.
It's time for the World Baseball Classic quarterfinals here in Houston, Texas. Thanks for joining us. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There we can see the bracket singing. Colombia is not known for their big bats.
True, but this pitching staff, without question, is the best Colombia has ever had. Their offense can provide just a little bit of run support. That could be all they need.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound now, number 21. What's the word on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go now, Michael Arroyo. Now at the plate. And we are underway. That one. Off. The 0-2. Ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
The first Rodriguez.
Strike two. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, base is empty. Harold Ramirez at the dish. There's the strike. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Stepping in, Jackson Chourio. Swinging a foul out of play. Strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Got him. Now 1 away. Rosarena tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Next offering way upstairs. That clips the corner.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
1 down, and next is the designated hitter, Ann Cullen.
Here, what?
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Arenado checks his swing. Now it appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good to have you back. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, bringing you all the WBC action from Dyken Park. Digging in, Gio Urshela.
Ball, that's down. All right. No, ball.
The 2-2 now. And there's a ball. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ball.
Runner takes off, and a ground ball to
Foul
first,
ball.
and it goes just foul. Oh, that
That got
fastball
him. Take
drilled
your
him.
base.
First and second, no outs. Gustavo Campero will hit next. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging for the K. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. We head to the bottom of the second. Alex Bregman digs in now. And a swing and a miss. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That is good.
This one in the air, center field. Huelvas under it. 2 down. And now it's Mark Vientos. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man at second. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Here at the WBC. Welcome back. Leading off, Brian Huelvas. On the ground to the left. Oh. And that's just foul. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Look out.
Oh. Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Way
That's inside. Ball.
Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now the first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's a ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. New arm out of the bullpen, John Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hard work. That's a ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
2-2 now. That one missed.
That's the ball.
That one misses.
Take your base, ball
So a
four.
leadoff walk. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. In the air to left center. Huelvas turns to the right on the move. One down.
Up next for the bat, the left fielder, Randy Alvarado.
Yeehaw!
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Randy Arozarena could probably run the bases blindfolded with the amount of home runs he hits.
Next to hit, and Kalin. That one lifted to left. Campera takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
And another ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit more. It's definitely out of here.
In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
He's got it. That is the inning. Welcome back to WBC quarterfinal action here at Daikin Park in Houston, Texas, USA. And now the right fielder, Harold Ramirez. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. On the ground to short, Hernandez. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Donovan Solano. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Team Columbia still looking for their first hit in this one. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Rio Gomez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Close,
no,
but called
that's
a
a ball.
And that's ball 1. Inside,
nope,
just missed. Hard ground ball, base down. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now, Jack Caglione. Hit on the ground, might be 2. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. Darryl Hernandez getting ready to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Ground ball, left side.
No, that's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Low.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 5-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Rosarena in the box now. Takes strike 1. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside, almost got him. That one hammered, but pulls foul. Pitch misses there.
Out.
And that's ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. That's inside. Ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Pedro Garcia.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that is that. Here's the left fielder, Gustavo Campero. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Not in time. He's safe. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. First and second, no outs. Dayan Frias, the next to hit.
That's a ball.
Columbia trying to get back into this one. And we're at the top of the fifth. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there.
Ball.
And that's a foul ball. Popped up. And that's a fair ball. Runner scores from second as they get one back. In there at the knees for a strike. Outside low. And 1-1. Called strike right there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Martinez over at second. Frias on at first with nobody out.
Inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out. So back to the top of the order. And the batter now, Michael Arroyo. Line drive. Out number 2.
Up next for Columbia, the first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. 3-run game. It's 5-2. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. On the ground.
That's a foul.
And it goes just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Yapson Gomez. Here's Nolan Arenado.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the top of the wall. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ball.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Man at second.
Ball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add a pair. It's 7-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Vientos started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
That missed. That's a ball.
Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch is in there. And the count now even up.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And here's a 3-2. High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Paglione. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and that is that. We are back. It's the World Baseball Classic quarterfinals at Daikin Park. Winner goes to Miami. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. Greg Weisser comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
To the right side,
foul ball.
And that's just foul. Strike 2. And that one hammered. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Columbia, the second baseman, Jonathan Serrano.
That missed. That's a ball.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throwback. In quickly, first and second now with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Gustavo Campero now at the plate. Team Columbia down 5, trying to battle back. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the inside corner for a strike. Sets him down looking.
For Columbia, the catcher, Carlos Martinez.
In this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Way out front for strike 2. In the air, out towards left center. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Dayan Frias.
Hey!
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. In and over on the strikeout. It's the WBC. Glad to have you back. Well, we go bottom 6. Darrell Hernandez digs in now. Comes up empty.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one almost got him. Two now. High in the air, out to right. Ramirez settles under it. And there's one down.
Ball.
On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Now it's Randy Arozarena. There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And foul ball. Man at second. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
That's a ball.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, number 26.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Up the middle. Base hit! Chorio around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. And at first, here's Nolan Arenado. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Oh, great stop. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there. And we're back at the World Baseball Classic. We go to the top of the 7th. Brian Buelvas getting ready to hit. slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And they'll do it again. Got him. One out. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. And now it's going to be Reynaldo Rodriguez.
Reynaldo Rodriguez.
Ball.
That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center field. Chourio on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
That's the ball.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. That's a strike.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
That's the ball.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. That one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
The first baseman.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. In the dirt. Raleigh gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Caglione can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Outside, ball.
Here's a 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking.
Up next to the bat, the shortstop, Gaylord. Third day.
That's the ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's outside. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Back to the top of the order now. Jackson Choria will hit next.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Well struck left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the run from third. Save!
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that drops in for a strike. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
That's foul.
A ground ball, and it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Now all even up. Called out on strikes. Luis Patino will take over here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Lynn in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's a 2-run single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Corners are occupied with 2 down. In the air, right field, Ramirez under it, and that's the inning. Back here in Houston, we go to the 8th. Harold Ramirez now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Pitching change here, Adam Ottavino.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Inside.
That's in. Ball.
1.
Nope. Ball.
Columbia with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 8th. Not even close there. Ball 3. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air, right field. Caglione on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Donovan Solano.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic here at Dyken Park in Houston, Texas, USA. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Just missed. Tap foul at the plate.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Bregman on at first. Nobody out. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Next offering is outside.
Outside.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Mark Vientos digs in now.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ball.
That's down and in. Strike two. Man at first, one away. And that's downstairs. And the count is filled up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
The right fielder, number 14.
Fought off foul. The 0-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Nice grab. Throw to second, and that's a nice play. Back here in Houston, we go to the ninth. Gustavo Campero getting ready to hit. Check swing, now an appeal to third. No swing. Check swing, went around. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
T-Hop.
That one pushed foul. This to third, Arenado. And that is out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dayan Frias.
Hard work.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Right side. Bregman handles. And that'll do it. They're moving on.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage day or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
And your final, 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
My love is used to move you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already let go. My love, my love.
was your favorite flavor? When did I lose my taste? Funny how time can change us. I think you used to crave my love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit. I can tell you've given me up.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show has playoff action coming your way. It's Venezuela taking on New York. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Let's take a look at the bracket now. Team Venezuela, always a contender here at the WBC, Chris.
Yeah, but plenty of household names on the roster, and those guys are used to winning, and I can't wait to see what they can accomplish here.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get underway. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And we're off and rolling in Miami.
No, that's foul.
Field 2.
To take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
In the air out to center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one down.
The third baseman, Miguel Garcia.
Ripped to third and caught. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 0-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Starting on the mound in this one, Emmanuel De Jesus. What do you have on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Got him. 1 out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one ripped into right. Dive in. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. Save. He beats it.
Beats the throw.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Line drive, base hit. Ozzie in to score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw cut off to second. In there. That's a double.
That is good.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. Golden opportunity right here.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Two on, one out.
Hey!
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
In the air to left center. Abreu has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jack Caglione, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Makes the grab on the run, and that will end the inning. It's the WBC. Glad to have you back. Top of the second. Here's Contreras now.
And how good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left. They're pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. This one in the air, right field, and that is foul. The 0-2.
1-1.
One-two to Contreras. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Caglione settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. Now the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Ahí.
Swings and misses, struck him out. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. Digging in, Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
There you go.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. The 1-0. And a foul ball. In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Vientos on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball popped up. 1 away. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio, struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitter No, that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. Welcome back. It's the World Baseball Classic semifinals here at Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, USA. And now the DH, Gleyber Torres. There's a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Aye!
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.